Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The acting director, zonal director, the management staff of the NTA Sokoto Center, the executives of Sokoto Reloaded, and the members of the press. Assalamu alaikum. I feel delighted to be here once again at the headquarters of Nigerian Television Authority, Sokoto Center, purposely in order to introduce our organization as well as the mission and objectives of this organization and the need for collaborative efforts between Sokoto Heritage Loaded Initiative and management of Nigerian Television Authority, NTA Sokoto. First of all, I want to take you deep into the background of this organization. Sokoto Heritage Loaded Initiative was founded by a group of like-minded people with compassionate concern on how to protect, preserve, and showcase the rich history and cultural heritage of Sokoto Caliphate for economic growth and development. What do we mean by cultural heritage? Cultural heritage refers to the cultural aspects like heritage sites, monuments, folklore, architecture, literature, visual arts, music, traditional activities and practices, languages, and so forth and so on. These are considered vital to be preserved for the future generations. It gives people a connection to certain values, beliefs, religion, and customs. It allows them to identify with others of similar mindsets and background. Cultural heritage can provide an automatic sense of unity and belonging within a group and allows us to better understand previous generation and history of where we come from. Protection of our cultural heritage is an essential part of protecting a sense of identity, a sense of who we are, that underlines that the present is a well-defined past to a future crafted by our actions, guided by our aspirations and our innate abilities individually and collectively. It is extremely disheartening how our cultural foundations have been uprooted from the lives of so many young people. Cultural values are seen as out of date or archaic. This has created some personality conflict in youth, consequence upon which they find themselves neither Western nor traditional. With this kind of mindset, young people are readily predisposed to morality decay. The main objective of our organization is to, 1, revive the history and cultural heritage of Sokoto Caliphate for economic growth and development. Number 2, to foster harmony, religious tolerance, and peaceful coexistence among the diverse ethnic groups in our community within the framework of national unity, peace, and stability. Number 3, advocate for responsible and accountable leadership and good governance as exhibited by the founding fathers of Sokoto Caliphate. Permit me at this juncture to appreciate the management of the Nigerian Television Authority Sokoto Center for being in the forefront of the Nigeria's media industry at educating the people on the inculcation of the moral values in our society. No doubt, NTA Sokoto has played a pivotal role in that regard. We therefore urge you to sustain the tempo for the benefit of our future generation. We equally advise you to come out with some initiatives and programs that will educate our teeming youths on the history and culture of Sokoto Caliphate. We are always ready to partner with you in this regard. Sokoto Heritage Reloaded has recorded some tremendous achievements in our efforts to remind our people, especially the youth, being the bedrock of every society's development. We have in the past organized so many programs like symposiums, workshops, and our annual mentorship program in collaboration with relevant stakeholders like National Commission for Museums and Monuments, Waziri Junaid History and Culture Bureau, Aminu Kano Center for Democratic Research, Mumbai House, Kano, and so on. This is just a little about organization and what we aim to achieve and what we have been doing so far since the establishment of this organization. Since the establishment of this organization, NTA, I could remember since when I was a small boy, there are a lot of programs that I watched in NTA that are capable of transforming the lives of Nigerians, more especially to change their mindset on how they think about social life. So therefore, this is the reason why we came here, and we hope to collaborate with you where necessary, where you think we can venture in to complement your efforts.